Good morning, dear students. In previous class we have studied about reproduction rate, and also we have learnt about two types of reproduction rates. They are gross reproduction rate and net reproduction rate. Now let us recall what is gross reproduction rate. Gross reproduction rate, GRR, in short, it is defined as the sum of annual WSFR of the entire reproductive span without mortality. The sum of annual WSFR of the entire reproductive span without mortality, where WSFR is nothing but women's specific fertility rate. Also, we have learnt to calculate GRR. GRR is equal to I into summation 15 to 49 WSFR, where I is the magnitude of age class, WSFR is equal to women's specific fertility rate, that is equal to female births of X ages divided by female population of X ages into 1000. Now let us solve some problems related to GRR. Calculate gross reproduction rate for the following data. For the following data, you need to calculate GRR, age group in years it is given, female population is given, and female births are given. Now you need to calculate GRR. What is the formula for GRR? It is nothing but GRR is equal to I into summation of WSFR, that is from 15 to 49. So now here the age groups are of childbearing age. Female age groups are of childbearing age. You can see from 15 to 19 up to 45 to 49. So from 15 to 49 it is a childbearing age. So we can apply GRR. So first, to find GRR we should know what is the WSFR. So how to calculate WSFR? Let us see. WSFR for the age group 15 to 19 is calculated as is equal to female births 15 to 19 divided by female population 15 to 19 into 1000. Female births from 15 to 19 it is equal to 20, and female population from 15 to 19 it is equal to 1000. So substitute 20 divided by 1000 into 1000, which is equal to 20. WSFR from 20 to 24 for the age group 20 to 24. Similarly, you need to calculate for 25 to 29, 30 to 34, 35 to 39, 40 to 44, and 45 to 49. So this is one way of calculating. In short, easily you can solve it in this way. By using the tabular column, how you had done for age specific fertility rate, same way you need to add a column, that is women specific fertility rates. So age group, respective age groups, you have respective births and respective female population, so you can calculate WSFR. So first is 20, second one is 66.7, third one is 62.5, fourth one is 42.9, 33.3, and 20 and 25. So you need to calculate sigma, that means you need to add all WSFR. So add all the WSFR, it will give you 270.4. So you got now summation WSFR. So next your work is to calculate GRR. So GRR is equal to I into summation WSFR. Now what is the value of I? I is nothing but the width of the class is 5. So 5 into 270.4. 5 into 270.4, which is equal to 1352 female per 1000 women of childbearing age. Now if suppose you have to calculate the average GRR, that is GRR per woman, it is calculated as 1352 divided by 1000, which is equal to 1.352 female births. So for per one female population, 1.352 female births takes place. Since the rate is greater than 1, the population is increasing. By this calculations, we consider that we come to a conclusion that since the average woman GRR per woman, it is 1.352 female births. So we come to a conclusion that rate is greater than 1, that is the population is increasing. Next we shall move on to the next example. Compute the gross reproduction rate from the following data. Same way it is given. Female births are given, female population is given. You need to calculate GRR. So similarly, add a column. First calculate WSFR. WSFR is nothing but female births with respect to the age group divided by the female population with respect to the age group into 1000. So calculate correspondingly and add. You will get sigma WSFR, which is equal to 200.2729. Next you calculate see formula for WSFR, it is given. It is not necessary, you have done already. So directly you can calculate GRR. So GRR is equal to I into sigma WSFR, which is equal to 5 into 200.2729, which is equal to 1001.3645 female births per 1000 women. You need to conclude it. So the female population is increasing. Next we move on to the net reproduction rate, that is in short it is read as NRR. We have learnt GRR, that is a gross reproduction rate. Now this is net reproduction rate. So now just let us know what is this net reproduction rate. In previous, that is the limitation of GRR was, in GRR we used to think that there is no mortality, no death takes place. So we are not going to consider mortality rate, that is mortality is nothing but the deaths. Here we are going to think that women or female population is going to survive throughout the childbearing age. In the calculation of GRR, we used to consider that the female population is going to survive throughout the childbearing age. But in the calculation of NRR, in the calculation of net reproduction rate, we are going to consider mortality rate, that is death rate we are going to consider. So only those women who survive till childbearing age are considered with the calculation. So in GRR, just see the difference. In GRR we were not considering we used to consider the reproduction rate without mortality. Here we are going to consider, in NRR we are going to consider mortality rates. Next we will see the definition of NRR. NRR is defined as the average number of daughters that would be born to a female if she is passed through her lifetime, conforming to the age-specific fertility and mortality rates of a given year. Net reproduction rate is defined as the average number of daughters that would be born to a female if she is passed through her lifetime, conforming to the age-specific fertility and mortality rates of a given year. Next we shall see how to compute or how the formula is given for NRR. NRR is equal to I into sigma 15 to 49 WSFR into S. Now we shall see what are these terms now, where I is the magnitude of age class, I is the magnitude or width of the age class, WSFR is nothing but female births divided by female population into 1000, you have already know, and one term is added here, that is nothing but S. S is nothing but survival rates. So I into NRR is equal to I into summation 15 to 49 WSFR into S. Next we shall see the conclusion. Whenever the problems are given, what will be the conclusion? Same as GRR, we see here if NRR, three conditions are there. If NRR is equal to 1, population will be constant. If NRR is greater than 1, population would increase, and if NRR is less than 1, population will decrease. So if NRR is equal to 1, population will be a constant. If NRR is greater than 1, population will increase. If NRR is less than 1, population would decrease. Next we shall go into the merits of net reproduction rate. Merits are, it takes into account current fertility and current mortality. It takes into account current fertility and current mortality. It will show but tendency of increase or decrease. It will show a tendency of increase or decrease in population. It will show a tendency of increase or decrease in population. Next we will go into the demerits of NRR. It assumes constant rates of fertility and mortality over generation. It assumes constant rate of fertility and mortality over generation. See, there is a correction here. It assumes constant rates of fertility and mortality over generation. In actual, both these rates go on changing. Exactly, both these rates will be depending on the fertility rates and the mortality rates. The population, second one, the population of country may be depleted more by migration than by declining birth rate. The population of a country may become depleted more by migration than by declining birth rate. Third one, it cannot be used for forecasting future population changes. Third one, it cannot be used for forecasting future population changes. Next we will move into the example problems. First we will calculate the net reproduction rate from the data given below. Now you see here in this one column is added with the survival rates. Age group is given in years, female population is given, female births are given, and survival rates are given. Now what is our formula for NRR? NRR is equal to I into summation 15 to 49 WSFR into S. Now here S is there, survival rates are there, but you need to calculate WSFR. How will you calculate WSFR? WSFR is equal to female birth rate with respect to the age group divided by female population with respect to the age group into 1000. So we'll move into the solution now. Here one extra column, two columns you need to add, that is, we'll see first one age group, next we have to calculate female population, then WSFR. Previously we used to calculate for GRR, WSFR, same columns but two extra columns, that is WSFR and WSFR into S. Now first calculate WSFR. Already you know how to calculate WSFR, so go on calculating WSFR, but don't calculate in NRR, don't calculate sum of all WSFR. Next column you can see S. So what you need to do is, a formula says summation WSFR into S. So multiply corresponding WSFR with corresponding S. Multiply WSFR with corresponding S. So multiply first one 16.66 into 0.9, which is equal to 14.99. 160 into 0.9, it is 144. 136.66 into 0.8, it is 109.08. 50 into 0.8, it is 40. 33.33 into 0.8, it is 26.66. 20 into 0.8, it is 16. 8.33 into 0.7, it is 5.83. Now here you need to calculate sigma WSFR into S. So add only the last column, all the numbers of the last column. Add all the numbers of the last column, you will get a sigma WSFR. Next, already we got sigma WSFR into S. Now apply the formula. NRR is equal to I into sigma WSFR into S, which is equal to 5 into 356.56, which is equal to 1782.8 female births per 1000 women of childbearing age. Therefore NRR per woman, it is equal to 1782.8 divided by 1000, which is equal to 1.7828 female births. Since the rate is greater than 1, the population is increasing. You can see here, we can observe that the population is greater than the NRR is greater, rate is greater than 1, so we can say that the population is increasing. Next we shall move into the next problem. Calculate net reproduction rate for the following given data. Age group, female population, female births are given and survival rates are given. Same columns, you need to add a column WSFR after female births and WSFR into S. So first calculate WSFR. WSFR is equal to, for 15 to 19 it is 12.50, 20 to 24 it is 17.64, 25 to 29 it is 55.55, 30 to 34 it is 45.71, 35 to 39 it is 6.06, 40 to 44 it is 6.06, 45 to 49 it is 1.33. Corresponding respective survival rates are given. So first multiply. Make a column at the last, that is WSFR into S, which is equal to, similarly do the multiplication and get the answer. So by this way you add all these WSFR into S, will give you the summation that it is equal to 152.7317. Next you need to calculate NRR. NRR is equal to I into summation WSFR into S, which is equal to 5 into 152.7317, which is equal to 763.6585 female births per 1000 women of childbearing age. Now NRR per woman, it is 763.6585 divided by 1000, it is 0.7636 female births. Since this rate is less than 1, the population is decreasing. Since the rate is less than 1, 0.7 is less than 1, so the population is decreasing. So dear students, I'll be concluding today's class here itself, and in the next class we will be learning mortality rates. In the next class we will be learning mortality rates. Hope you people have taken down the notes till now and you people have solved the problems. If you have any doubts, kindly clear your doubts through asking through the contact number and keep your notes complete. So thank you.